What is going on, All-Terrain Nation? Whether it be two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, it does not matter what you drive because this is your All-Terrain Nation. I'm your host, David Boyd, and we have some breaking Bronco news. But first, if you have not yet, you're probably wondering, why are you out in the middle of a field? It's because there's some breaking news, and I wanted to get to it as fast as possible. And two, smash the like button. If all Bronco news you like, smash the like button and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell if you want the breaking news when I report it. So, Zach over at Granger is reporting, this comes from Bronco 6G where they reported this, is that first round of orders are starting today on your Bronco. That is right. The orders are going in today, which is a little faster than everybody thought. We had reported last month that we knew they were starting a little earlier than possible, but today, VINs could be created today. Now, it takes about 2 weeks, is my understanding, once they get their initial orders in. Takes about 2 weeks to get the VIN and stuff, but I would expect, if you're especially at day one, and I mean you've got to be at like early day one, you may be getting an email from your dealership. But let's see what Granger says. Out of the 200 they are expecting, 25 are getting VINs in this first run. That's a pretty good sign. Now, Ford has said that I think it's about 56,000 they think they can build for the year. Microchip dependent. Remember, microchip dependent because, well, a lot of plants are shutting down. So, and Ford's had a lot of issues with this Bronco launch. So I've got a feeling they're putting everything they've got into making sure the Bronco actually is built this year, and quite a few of them are built this year. So will the F-150 and other vehicles suffer for it? Probably so, just a little bit, because Ford has a lot riding on this thing, and they need to get these Broncos out. They've already missed some deadlines, and it's just been a mess. So we've reported this many times, it doesn't matter. But Granger says they're getting 25 of their VINs in this first run. Now that's a pretty good number. And once your order, I want to go over this. Once your order is scheduled, so you get the email. They say, hey, whatever dealership you're using, you get an email and it says, hey, your order's in. You can go to your Ford app. You can check your. I think it'll give you a VIN as soon as they process it and you're in the order list. They give you a VIN. As soon as you get the VIN, you're not changing your orders anymore. So you damn sure better make sure that you have exactly what you want with your dealership right now. And I know there's going to be some naysayers out there going, "Oh, Dave, you don't know what you're talking about," because I've constantly got this for 6 months now, and every point I've been right. You guys said that I said, hey, I'm getting an early Bronco. And you're like, there's no way, they can't do that. Your dealership can't bump you up in line. And what happened last week? So I do know what I'm talking about 3/4 of the time. But anyways, your orders cannot change once that VIN is processed. So I would make sure right now, Bronco guy, make sure that you have all your ducks in a row. Everything that you want on that Bronco, make sure it's where it is. And I keep hearing people too talking about the 6 deadly sins and all that. Ford's never confirmed any of this. So, if you're a Sasquatch package with the V6, like me, I'm not worried about, the deadly sins, this and that. Can they keep up with that? Guys, you're going to get your Bronco when you get your Bronco, so don't fret about that. But remember, this is the big key. Remember this. Ford's already said that the first round of production, they're starting out with getting dealers their little promo vehicles so they can have something that people can test drive. And people like me, my local dealership, I think we're going to get 2 of these things. So they have something that to kind of keep people on hold till their Broncos, they can go see the Bronco and probably bug the piss out of your dealer about it. But dealers are getting these first rounds too, and they're building for reviews. Now, when I say they're building for reviews, what they generally do, they have a couple for each area. So Los Angeles has its area. Denver is an area. Atlanta is an area. DC is an area. They spread these out for reporters. So people like me, we can get and do a review on them. Plus minuses. You've seen reviews by now. So I want you to know that. And the dreaded influencers. That's right. All your little YouTube stars that you all love watching, they're going to piss you off now because they're going to get their Broncos before you are. I guarantee that. I've kind of bitched and moaned about some of this, but I understand the deal. Ford wants these people to start showcasing these things. And obviously, especially if you got 1 million subs right now, they want you, Ford wants you to do free advertising for them. So they're going to damn sure make sure those guys get their Broncos before anybody else. But so that's where we're at right now. This was some breaking news. Once again, if you get an email from your dealership, you better damn sure make sure that your order is exactly what you want. First day, guys, still don't fret if you're not a part of the first round. They've still never updated where they were going to say, is it going to be May when we see, when you can actually see your orders with the placement of it. But it's some exciting breaking news, and once again, I'm excited. It's kind of unexpected. We've gotten word past few weeks that, hey, production is going to start a little earlier. But also remember this: if you're a first edition holder, that does not mean they're building the first editions. They just build Broncos. And some first edition holders are going to have 22s. I guarantee you that one. So anyways, don't fret if you are a first edition holder, guys. You're going to have a badass Bronco like everybody else. So from all things two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, rusted things you might want to drive, who knows? This is your All Terrain Nation. I'm your host, David Boyd. Peace, everybody. Love y'all.